On a chilly winter evening, with the wind howling outside, Sophia and Carter stood within her opulent Manhattan mansion, peering through the grand window at the snow drifting quietly down. This mansion, nestled in the heart of the city, was renowned for its lavish facade and refined interior. To many, it was the epitome of a dream home, yet to Sophia, it was a stark, hollow prison. The expansive living room glittered with ornate chandeliers, bespoke furniture, and exquisite artwork, but she resided there alone. Her wealth ranked among the nation's greatest, amassed through savvy real estate deals and expanded by stock investments and entrepreneurial pursuits, crafting a legacy of triumph. The world saw Sophia as the pinnacle of success, but despite her achievements and vast fortune, loneliness enveloped her. Her enviable status brought her no genuine joy, for her solitude stemmed from one source: her daughter, Lily. Lily had vanished 30 years prior, at age 7, during a visit to an amusement park. The memory of that day tormented Sophia, stealing her peace. It was a rare moment when she had paused her demanding business life to spend with Lily, taking her to New York's most celebrated amusement park. Lily's smile had been radiant, her joy boundless as she rode the rides and savored cotton candy. But in a fleeting lapse of attention, Lily disappeared without a trace. Sophia had alerted the police immediately, and the park was scoured, but no clues emerged, no witnesses, no security footage. Despite her relentless efforts, Lily remained lost. As years passed, Sophia's despair deepened. She had employed detectives, rallied law enforcement, and enlisted media support, but as time wore on, the world seemed to urge her to surrender. For years, Lily's name alone could reduce Sophia to tears, yet only silence answered her cries. Though others encouraged her to move forward, she could never fully release her daughter's memory. Over 3 decades, Lily's image faded, but the anguish endured. After losing Lily, Sophia severed ties with others, immersing herself in work. Her days became a pursuit of success, but her life grew ever emptier. Now, with her business flourishing and secure, she lacked for nothing materially. Money, fame, all hers, yet the void within her only widened. Recently, Lily had begun haunting her dreams more often, always extending a hand that Sophia could never quite reach before waking to crushing sadness and guilt. "I should have kept her safe. Why did I look away?" she whispered, blaming herself. That evening, Sophia had intended to cook, but, drained, settled for instant noodles. She knew her repetitive routine isolated her, yet solitude felt strangely soothing. Then the phone rang. "Sophia, you'll waste away staying home like this," her friend Emma urged. "I know a cozy restaurant with great food and warm people. Come tonight." Sophia resisted, but Emma's persistent coaxing won her over. Hours later, Emma drove her to a quiet alley off Manhattan's busy streets. The restaurant's unassuming exterior belied the inviting glow from its windows. Inside, the aroma of home-cooked meals mingled with soft music. Handwritten notes and photos from patrons adorned the walls, and each table held a simple but charming flower arrangement. Unlike the upscale venues Sophia typically visited, this place radiated an inexplicable warmth. "This is it," Emma said, beaming, guiding her to a table. Feeling out of place but touched by Emma's enthusiasm, Sophia followed. A waiter brought water and menus, and after ordering, Sophia scanned the room. The restaurant buzzed with a pleasant liveliness, its guests' warm chatter creating a welcoming vibe. Her eyes settled on a waitress, Clara, who moved gracefully between tables, engaging kindly with customers. Her name tag read Clara, and her effortless smile as she served and chatted left an impression on Sophia. Before she knew it, Sophia was fixated on Clara, sensing something familiar. Then her gaze caught the necklace around Clara's neck, and her heart raced. It was identical to the one she'd given Lily 30 years ago, a delicate silver pendant with Lily engraved on the back. Sophia's breath hitched as she stared, her mind reeling. It can't be, she thought, yet the necklace was unmistakably hers, custom-made for her daughter. Her hands shook as she sipped water, trying to calm herself. How could it be here? Only one existed. Lost in thought, she couldn't approach Clara. What if she was wrong? The fear of shattering her fragile hope paralyzed her. Their food arrived, but Sophia barely noticed, her mind consumed by Clara and the necklace. Emma, oblivious, raved about the meal, but Sophia was elsewhere. Could Lily be alive? No, life isn't that kind, she told herself, yet a spark of hope flickered. Unable to restrain herself, Sophia asked Emma, "That waitress, Clara, do you know her story? How'd she end up here?" Surprised, Emma smiled. "Clara? The owner recommended her. She's kind, hardworking, and the customers adore her." Sophia's thoughts raced. She needed more, but wasn't ready for the truth. Even after dinner, the necklace haunted her. "Emma, wait," she said, rising and approaching Clara slowly, her heart pounding. Focusing on the necklace, she spoke carefully. "Excuse me, where did you get that necklace?" Clara, surprised, touched the pendant and smiled faintly. "This? It's special to me," she said, tracing it. "I've had it forever. My mother gave it to me." Sophia's heart stopped. "Your mother?" she whispered, trembling. Clara nodded. "Yes, but I don't remember her. I grew up in an orphanage." The ground seemed to vanish beneath Sophia. An orphanage. Her breath grew shallow as she clutched her chest. This wasn't coincidence. The necklace, the name Lily, everything aligned, but she feared to believe it. Steadying her shaking hands, she asked, "May I see it closer?" Clara, puzzled but moved by Sophia's earnestness, nodded and lifted the pendant. Sophia's heart thundered as she examined it. The intricate design, the shimmer, the engraved Lily. It was hers. Emotions overwhelmed her. Hope, fear, sorrow. She clutched her chest, struggling to contain them. Clara, concerned, asked, "Ma'am, are you okay?" Wiping tears, Sophia replied unsteadily, I just see how special that necklace is." Clara smiled, confused. "Yes, it's all I have from my past. I was told my mother gave it to me before I was left at the orphanage." Sophia could barely breathe. Lily was 5 when she vanished. Clara entered the orphanage at the same age. It couldn't be chance. Her heart raced as she asked, "How old were you at the orphanage?" Her voice was a whisper. Clara thought, "I don't recall much, but they said around 5. Sophia gripped the table, steadying herself. 5. The same as Lily. Her pulse roared as she pressed. "What's your birth date?" Clara, puzzled by the question, answered, "April 15th, 1989. Sophia's world tilted. Lily's birthday. It was her daughter, the one she'd sought for 30 years. Tears welled, but she held back. She couldn't overwhelm Clara, who might not be ready. What if Clara rejected her? Swallowing hard, Sophia said, "Clara, would you take a DNA test with me?" Clara frowned, confused. "A DNA test?" "Yes," Sophia said, voice heavy with emotion. "I might know something about your past." Clara hesitated, then nodded. "Okay. I've always wondered about my past." Days later, in a sterile clinic, Sophia clutched a tissue, trembling as they awaited the results. This was her longest wait. If negative, the heartbreak might destroy her. If positive, the doctor entered with an envelope. Sophia held her breath. He read the results, then looked up. "With 99.99% certainty, you are mother and daughter." The room spun. Sophia's heart broke and healed. Grief, relief, 30 years of longing. She reached for Clara, hands shaking. Clara sat stunned, her breath shallow, then tears came. Sophia embraced her, sobbing. "I'm so sorry," she choked. "I searched everywhere. I never stopped." Clara's arms encircled her, tears falling. For the first time, she felt belonging. The days after were intense. Clara grappled with the revelation, a mother, and one so prominent. Sophia gave her space, but vowed to stay. One evening, over tea in Sophia's home, she asked, "Clara, is there a dream you've always had?" Clara paused, then said, "I've always wanted to open a café, a place where people feel at home." Sophia smiled. "Let's make it happen." Clara blinked. "Mom, that's huge." Sophia took her hand. "You deserve your dreams, sweetheart. I'll help." Over months, they built the café. Sophia funded it. Clara designed it. At the grand opening, Clara gazed at the sign, "Lily's Place." Sophia teared up. "This is your dream, Clara." Clara smiled. "No, Mom, ours." The café thrived, loved for its warmth, food, and the story of Clara's journey and Sophia's enduring love. They shared meals, laughter, and talks, reclaiming lost time. One night, after closing, they stood under the stars. Clara asked, "Mom, will we be happy now?" Sophia hugged her, smiling. "Of course, sweetheart. Happiness is what we build from here." Under the vast sky, mother and daughter knew this was their fresh start. The past no longer bound them. Their future was theirs to shape together.